What's up guys, and welcome to the channel. I'm Joanna, founder and CEO of Supwell, and today we're going to take a look at two of the most popular max cushion shoes on the market today. In one corner, we got the runner's choice, the Saucony Triumph, and in the other corner, we got the coffee mom's choice, the On Cloudmonster. Let's get into it. Alright guys, so I made that little joke about the coffee mom, but the On Cloudmonster is an uber popular shoe in the suburbs where I live, and it's also On's first attempt at a true max cushion shoe. It has an over 30mm stack of this Helion foam, which forms Cloud Tech pods in the midsole, and that's attached to a speed board, which is a Pebax plastic plate that provides a ride that's both cushioned and slightly responsive. The Saucony Triumph is a max cushion cruiser with Power Run Plus foam in the midsole here, which is a beaded TPU compound similar to Adidas Boost that has a softer, bouncier sensation underfoot. Now, both of these sit around the same price point. The Triumph full price comes in at $160, though you can find the last year model version, the 20, for $120, and the On Cloudmonster comes in at $170. The main difference that we're gonna see between these two is the midsole foam and technology. In the Cloudmonster, you're gonna see this full length bed of Cloud Tech pods. Now, the foam in here is a standard EVA mixed with some olefin for added rigidity and durability, but it's gonna be a standard EVA similar to what you see in the Saucony Ride or another common daily trainer like the Brooks Ghost, etc. But the difference in the Cloudmonster here is that it's formed into these pods. These are holes you can see right through as I move my finger. It's empty, it's hollow, it's On's trademark. And in the Cloudmonster, these pods provide a nice squish and release as you're running along. And the other thing that's different about this midsole than in the Triumph is that there's a plastic speed board in here. So look at this. It's giving me some, on the bend test here, it's giving me a little bit more feedback and more trouble than other max cushion shoes, which typically have a nice soft stack of foam that is very malleable. And here it's less malleable because of that plastic speed board, so it has a bit more pop. All right, diving into the Triumph here, we see this full length max stack of Power Run Plus. This is super plush, cushioned, soft foam, a bit bouncy, and this is gonna give you that really comfortable feeling underfoot. And it's a bit more flexible on the platform here, but because this stack is so thick, you're not gonna get a ton of ground contact feel up front. You will get some ground contact, more than what you'd see in something like the Saucony Endorphin Shift 3, which has a gigantic stack of that EVA foam. But because this is TPU, because this is softer, you are gonna get a bit more feeling of the ground in the forefoot. Taking a look at the upper, these both actually fit really similarly. They're good for narrow to mid-width footed runners. Neither of these options are gonna be great for wide-footed runners, but they fit pretty standard. The one thing about the Triumph is that the midfoot is a bit skinnier than in the Cloudmonster, and it's a bit skinnier than in other Saucony shoes as well, which is a strange quirk of the Triumph. Both have a decent amount of padding in the heel collar, though this Triumph has a bit more than we see in the Cloudmonster. Moving down to the outsole, we see a decent amount of outsole coverage in the Cloudmonster, but not as much as we see in the Triumph. The Triumph is going to be a more durable option for those daily training miles, though the rubber in the On Cloudmonster is holding up pretty well, other than on this lateral back component, which for me is the highest wear area. In terms of the ride, the Cloudmonster is way more versatile due to this plastic plate. I love taking it to the gym on the treadmill. It's very comfortable at slower paces due to the pods, and can also pick it up to about marathon pace. I wouldn't want to do much faster than marathon pace in this, whereas the Triumph is going to be strictly daily paces and slower. For recovery runs, this is a more soft, cushioned, bouncy ride. Another big difference is the stability. On is known for having the stable platform for landings and good stability through the heel due to these pods back here and the way that this platform is laid out. The Triumph does not have a very stable heel, so if you need any type of stability as a runner, do not choose the Triumph. Go for either the Endorphin Shift or something like the Cloudmonster. In terms of if I think these are worth it, the Cloudmonster and the Triumph are both pretty durable shoes. You are paying a bit of a premium in the Cloudmonster for their proprietary technology of the pods and for the brand cachet. Like I said, the coffee moms and their Tahoes and Suburbans are rocking these all over town. So incorporate that into your decision making as well, but this is gonna be a bit more versatile for walking compared to the Triumph, which is pretty much strictly a dedicated running shoe. It's not the most stable for walking, though I have seen it be done, but because the heel can get a bit squirrely, I'd recommend this strictly for running. All right guys, there we have it. Let me know in the comments if you've tried either of these. If you have other matchups you want me to do, let me know. I'm taking requests in here in the comments. I gotta pick up a pair of Vaporflies 3s because I gotta do the Endorphin Pro 3 versus the Vaporfly 3 pretty soon. So if you have other daily trainer matchups you wanna see, let me know. Thank you for following and liking. I'll make sure to keep you up to date on all the latest and greatest in the world of performance running shoes.